This fabulous hawthorn was collected 3rd of April 2024. In that first year when I collected it, it was really weak. It hardly put any growth on at all. And it's actually spent that whole of that year into the spring of 2025 sealed up with sphagnum moss in a clear anti-transpiration bag. Last year in spring 2025 it came out of the clear bag and it grew okay, and it gained a little bit of strength, and all these extension growths that you can see on it are what it grew last year. Now I'd normally expect a collected tree to grow this sort of growth in the first year, but it didn't. It was very weak, and I think if I hadn't put it in the clear bag for that first year, it wouldn't have survived that first year. It wouldn't have survived collecting, which would have been a shame. So I've babied this tree for the last 2 years pretty much. Now this year, this spring now, what date are we on? Sort of coming up to the end of March 26. It's pushing nice and strongly. Look at the size of the leaves on this as well. I digress, but the size of the leaves on this are beautifully tiny. But it is pushing out a load of sucker growth at the bottom here. And this sucker growth, if I leave it on, it could take energy from what I want to be up here really. I want this tree to keep as much foliage as possible to have a good strong year this year. I am going to fertilise it this year. But I don't want it putting energy into this down here, because I don't want these. I want all its energy going into this. So I'm just going to nip these suckers off at the moment. There's also a few little dead bits. This at the top is dead, and there's a couple of other little bits I'm going to take off. Now I prefer, if I can, to snap things like this off, because where it snaps off looks a lot more natural. It looks like it happens in like this one. This happened in nature. That happened in nature. It looks a lot more natural than if I cut it with these. So if I can snap it, I will. But we'll see how it goes. There you go. That looks a lot better, the ends of those, than cutting it. Just going to go through the rest of it. There's a bit. I'm going to have to cut. I'm cutting that one because there's a little bit of live on at the base of it, and I don't want to damage it. I'm just going to deal with these suckers. Now I know that the tree, any growth it puts out this year is going to put it out up here where I want it. I'm not going to cut this tree back this year. I would normally be cutting this back to a couple of buds at this time of the year. But I just want it to gain some strength and some vigour. And next year I think I will start, hopefully I'll be able to start cutting it back and developing a little bit of structure. All I'm bothered about for now this year is let this tree get strong, because it's such a fantastic tree. I'll give you a look of it. Fantastic tree. I'm a little bit in love with this tree, truth be told.